Health is wealth, everybody. That's why I'm making that a priority as we speak. And I'm going to be picking some of these purple tree collards. My mini purple tree collard forest going on over here. And I'm going to be whipping up a super smoothie. So 3 leaves should do it. Nice big leaves. First I'm just going to quickly de-stem the purple tree collards. Totally edible stem too, but just a bit too much fiber for the smoothie I'm about to make. Just give these a quick rinse. Green living food. Alright, so for today's smoothie we got the purple tree collards. I got 3 organic bananas. I'm going to be putting in some psyllium husk, a little bit of diatomaceous earth, food grade, and I got some chia seed here. And then to take it over the top, I'm going to be putting in some of this coconut water. I like it straight up fresh out of the coconut too, but this is convenient. And last but not least, some frozen organic blueberries. And I'm going to be emulsifying these foods here in the Vitamix blender. Powerful blenders like the Vitamix are able to bust open the cell walls of these plants, making their nutrients more available to us. So when I'm stacking up my blender, you want to put the more watery foods and the liquids towards the bottom. That's going to help those blades to get started going. If you filled it up with mostly dry ingredients, it might have a tough time getting blended in the very beginning. So I've got the water-rich purple tree collards going in, and then the soft bananas will go in next. Be throwing these peels in my worm composting bin. Turn it into some fertilizer for the garden. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add in the coconut water. And if I need to add a little bit more as I blend, I'll do that. But I have a general feel as to how much I'm going to need here. If I didn't have the coconut water, I'd just be using distilled water and it would still taste great. Next goes in the blueberries. I'm just going to eye out probably about 1/2 to 3/4 of a cup. Next, I'll be adding in 2 teaspoons of the psyllium husk powder. This is not only a great way to make sure you're getting your daily fiber requirements met, but it also does a great job helping to detoxify and cleanse the colon. Next up, we got the food grade diatomaceous earth. The key element to this is silica, and we're talking about healthy hair, nails, skin, gums. And the last ingredient, but definitely not the least, is the chia seed. If you've never tried it, you want to give this a try. You can make dehydrated foods with this. You soak this overnight, it turns into a gelatinous-like substance. Or you can throw them in your smoothies. Alright, looking good. Let's blend her up. Alright, so I always start it off on the low speed and bring it all the way down. Slowly adjust it. Flip it up to high speed. You want to limit your blending time. I try to stick around 30 seconds so that I don't over-oxidize the nutritious foods we just put in here. But I also don't want to see any big chunks, so I'm going to give this just a little bit more time. So when I start it up again, I go back to low. This is going to save wear and tear on the machine. And here we go. So overall, this recipe made about 2 quarts. So generally, I'll slam one back and I might put another one in the fridge for later. But this is my dinner tonight, so I'm going to be drinking the whole thing right now. And so with that, I wish you all a good evening and a life full of health and happiness, everybody. Cheers. Perfect.